early on in 1998, when we had our first invitation, I felt like our kids needed to not know as much about plumbing, but know more about what happens after they graduate and being prepared for those things to come up, whether it's a selection of where in the profession were they going to go, who were they going to work for, the different things that we hold them accountable for so that they hear it firsthand, because it costs us money if they don't do it properly. And I want to give them that heads up so that they can become an example worth following instead of moving around from place to place.
It was a great experience, just getting people's minds opened up to what exactly is going on with the water. You know, we're very used to it just coming out safely out of a drinking fountain, but really getting into the nitty gritty of what's going on and why it's safe to drink. I did see some eyes open up during the lecture, so that was always a good sign. But I just love the desire that they have.
My biggest takeaways from today's presentation were a lot of applicable life advice on mechanical systems. We talked about everything from water closets, toilets, to valves, and what the industry's trending. We also learned a lot of life advice and got many a handout where we could learn about life during construction, what it takes to do this sort of work, and what we can expect after.
As academics, we typically provide, the same type of basic details, but nothing beats the actual real life people who are doing it on a day-to-day basis, that are keeping up with the current trends. This is information that the students need to see, is what is the wisdom that we can get from the experienced individuals in industry and pass it on to them and can inspire them to where they can go with their own careers. We had the industry advisory board meeting recently, and several of the people on the board actually are former students, and they still remember Jim Tharp from 10, 15 years ago, and had fantastic things to say about how they inspired them. And it's great to have that mentor type figure and say, okay, there's some rough spots in the life ahead, but having a plan, having some of the tools that he's provided, I think are very useful to help encourage them along the way.
We've hired 3 people out of this. I've used them as an employment service. The guys buying my company came out of this college, and I'm thankful for them. They're smarter than the average bear, smarter than the average plumber that otherwise was working for me that didn't have any prior training. This place prepares them well for a future in construction.